Hey, yes, it's Cuffy and welcome back to my channel. I thought for this video, because it's been a while since I've done a music related video, I thought I'd do something on music. So for this video I'm going to talk about different ways of mixing and different ways of doing transitions when you're doing a set or whichever it may be. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so as I've said in a video that I done ages ago, it was the basics of DJing. The first simple transition, is the bass change when there's either 30 seconds left or a minute left in the track. So you go your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You press play on the moment that you want to blend it in. So you blend it in. You've got your bass down on the one that you want to bring in. You flip the basses over at the halfway mark where it's 30 seconds, so that'd be flip it at 15 seconds, or if it's a minute, flip it at 30 seconds. So yeah, get just that one. So that was the most basic one. The second one and a more advanced one is, say, like, for example, and this is really good for when you're mixing like radio edits and stuff like that, is when you're counting to the 8th beat and circus coming to the end of a track. What you do is, and I'll show you on my decks, because I still don't have any CDJs or anything like that. I've still got my Pioneer DBJ2 control. But anyway, what you do is you'll press the filter button, and then just you won't do it like crazily. You'll just go just nice, and keep it in time, because you'll be hearing the music whichever track's playing. Just fade it out, and then once you're happy and you count to the 8th beat, and when the time's right, press play on the next track, and I'll show you on my controller now. Hey, it's VoiceOver Cuffy here. So when you're doing this particular transition, all you do is, as you can see with my finger, you literally just click on the filter button, and you use the filter, and you go on, and that's me going on to high pass, then back up, and then simply just down to low pass, whichever way you want to do it. There you go. Yeah, you can either use the low pass or the high pass. It's entirely up to you, but it also depends on what the sound system's like as well, because you don't want to be deafening at anyone on the dance floor or anything. Cause, I think from what I remember is that the low pass isn't as like deafening, as the high pass. The high pass is a you'll know what I mean. But yeah, onto the next way of transitioning. Another way is to not even use the filter at all, because the filter's brilliant, for a lot of things. But say if you're just wanting to have no effects at all, what you can do is one short, let's say, if especially for radio edits, because radio edits are really hard to do a full on mix, if you can at all, because radio edits, for the radio, it's only you're not getting that 30-second or minute outro / intro, are you? It's just it's straight into the main bits of the song, radio edit. So so what you can do is you can either just listen for the beat, and then just simply press play, which it'll still sound fluent, or and it'll flow even though you're not using the filter. It's still great to just simply hit the play button. Another one that I like to do, and I'll demonstrate on my decks, is that when you're and it all depends on the track really, but it's kind of more advanced, this one. But say if you've got it perfectly on the right beat or on the right vocal, for example, and there's a track that I like to do this a lot on, is that pressing Q, but bringing up the fader, so it go or whichever the song is, I'll give you an example. There's a track, Oh My God, I Need a Painkiller by, I think it's Armand Van Helden. Yeah, it is. And the track that I've got, it's only a short version of it, but it goes, oh my God, I need a painkiller straight away. But when I'm queuing it up and I can hear it going, and I'm queuing up and it's going, oh my, in my ear. I like to bring up, as I'm pressing it, and then as soon as I hear the right time to press play, I then press play, and that's just another cool way of, blending it in. Yeah, another way is kind of like reversing it with the filter, and I'll explain now. Is basically, instead of using the filter on one, no, sorry, instead of you using the filter on the track of your fading out, flip it around and use it on the track of your one's fading. So when you've pressed, no, I said that one wrong. You're not reversing it. Use it as in like use a filter. So another way is use the filter on both tracks. So obviously filter out the one that you want to filter out first, and then hit play when the time's right on the next track. And then depending on what track it is, like if the track's got kind of a long like intro sort of thing, but just slowly and with like ease and not much force, just like filter it in on like the new track. It's just another way of doing it, and obviously like I said before, depending on the sound system, depends on whether it sounds better on high pass or low pass. Yeah. Yeah, back to voiceover cuff again. Yeah, so you'll have your track playing, then you'll choose either side you want with the high or low pass with the track that's already playing. Then what you'll do is, you'll press play on that other deck, then you'll go into low pass and you'll just slowly, nicely just fade it in. You'll hear it, and then just bring up the bass quickly, and then bring that track down, and then there you go, easy as that. Okay, and my last one is, and this is probably the more, probably does take the most practice and probably the most guts to do when you're first starting DJing or when you're first doing gigs is just tempo change, and I'll demonstrate on my decks for you. Don't worry. It's basically when you come to the end of a track, and this does work pretty well, or to work best with. It works well on the full mixes, on the original mixes or extended mixes, whichever it is. As the track's coming to an end, or if it sounds right on whichever track you're playing, slowly get a tempo changer and push it down, and not like fast pushing it down. Not like slowing the track. Just slowly push the tempo changer up, so that'll slow the track down. So pushing it away from you, and that'll then slow the track down that's coming out the master volume. And then what you can then do is then use the filter again. I know I'm saying the filter a lot, but just use the filter again, and then when you're ready, or when it sounds right in your ear, press play on the new track, and yeah, all good. Okay, so you just simply slowing it down, pushing the tempo changer away from you, pushing it up, but just slowing the track down, and then whichever way you want, or whichever way suits the vibe, the filter, then simply move over to the other deck, press play, bass up, and there you go. Simple as that. So that last one, well, yeah, it took me a few gigs to actually bring it into my set, because it will get people thinking on dance. So what else going on? The music, but when you know what you're doing, and plus being confident to do it, you're onto a winner then. So yeah, that's this video done. But yeah, if you could follow me on Mixcloud, that'd be amazing. It's the rave sessions or Cuffy. What else is it? I'll put my Instagram for you now. And there's my Mixcloud too. Okay, so if you could like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. And yeah, it's actually first thing in the morning, so that's why I might be looking a bit tired or whichever. And plus, it's cold in the sky today, so I've got like a few layers on. But yes, yeah, like and subscribe because that'd be amazing. And yeah, it's me, Coffee, and I'm off again. And keep safe with whatever you're doing. And yeah, see ya.